American Bandstand, now it's guest time, and this will be one of the first times I think you'll hear this particular song because it's the upcoming release of two favorite people of American Bandstand, ladies and gentlemen, Nino Tempo and April Stevens.
Every honeybee filled with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle rose. Wahoo, when you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle rose. Wahoo, don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. So sweet when you. When I take a sip from your tasty lip, seen the honey fairly drip. Your confection, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle rose. Wahoo. Don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. So sweet when you. When I take a sip from your tasty lips, see the honey fairly drip. Your confection, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle rose. Wahoo, your confection, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle rose. Wahoo, your confection, goodness knows. Wahoo, honeysuckle
That's a good sound. You know, I've asked you this before, but that sound now is a trademark of you two people. Tell the truth. Did you set out to plan it that way, or did you stumble across it?
I don't think so, Dick. I think it just happened.
Was it long ago?
It was about 2 years ago with Sweet and Lovely. We started with that sound.
Yeah, I remember that one. It reached a plateau, and then there was a quiet period. And then, what did you do? Did you sit down in the quiet of your own home one night and say, let's sing this way, or let's make it sound
No,
that
no,
way?
not at all. In fact, even today I look at Nino and I say, how did you start yodeling? Where did that happen? He doesn't know.
He's your brother, and you don't know?
No, he doesn't know and I don't know.
Nino, you are a man of many, many talents. You play many musical instruments. Both of you are great talents in your own field. I want to bring up a thing about is it the National Academy of Recording Sciences, or is that close?
Right.
Yes, it's called the Grammy.
This is the Grammy Award. This is the equivalent of what?
It's the equivalent of the Emmy on television and the Academy Award, Oscar in motion pictures.
You two people received the Grammy for 1963. In what category? Incidentally, I think there are 41 categories.
Right.
Of all of the awards, this has the most because music is so diversified.
In the best rock and roll record of 1963, and we're thrilled about it.
I want to show people at home, if they've never seen a Grammy, what it looks like, and this is the sound that won them 2 Grammys. Listen. All righty. What are you going to do with a Grammy now that you've got one? Some people say I got my Oscar holding the door open or what. Have you really thought about it?
Well, there's not very much you can do with it except hope that you can live up to the expectations that everybody hopes that we will.
You know, just about 2 weeks ago, I was flying home from New York. As you know, I commute every week, and I got on the late-night flight, and there was a young fellow walking on with a trophy under one arm and a thing in the other hand. You know who it was?
Yeah. Jack Jones.
Jack Jones walked on the airplane.
We announced it.
We presented that award in Los Angeles, but it was picked up in New York, naturally.
Well, you know, he came on an airplane with 2 awards. One was a Billboard award, and the other was a Grammy in his hot little hand. What does the future hold? Where will you go? What will you do?
We're getting an act prepared and going into nightclubs, and of course going to sing, make more records.
What is the biggest ambition of two people who've reached this success so far?
Well, to, I guess, stay hot in the record business, and I want to be an actor.
Really? Haven't you talked to him about this?
No, I'm not going to tell him.
You're going to let him do it?
I'm going to let him.
Let him find out on his own. You know the way. Will you join us at the autograph table? Thank you very much. April and Nino will join you at the autograph table, and we'll be back in just a moment. All righty. Fair enough. I want to find out who these people are and how old they are. May I have your name and age?
Donna Bosworth, 16.
Linda Davis, 16.
Thank you.
Denise LaRue, 17.
Thank you.
Carol House, 15.
Thank you. Let me jump over to this side now. Your name, sir?
Frank Laverty, 16.
Frank, do me a favor. Take a step back, will you?
Jeff, 17.
Thank you.
Greg Smith, 17.
Randy Sessio, 17.
Thank you. What are you going to do here? Improvisations on the Slauson or some other things? Talk to Frank? Who is this your bit?
Well, for a long time we've had a lot of steps that we can do.
Yeah, and you're going to show me some now.
Yeah.
Everybody has the idea I don't know how to dance, you know, and they're right. Now, watch carefully. Here you go.
Finding a job tomorrow morning. Got a little something I wanna do. Gonna buy something I could ride in. I take my girl, we're looking at the drive-in. All gonna be written down in history, just like Romeo and Juliet. I'm gonna buy her pretty presents, just like the ones in a catalog. Gonna show how much I love her. I'll let her know one way or the other. Our love's gonna be written down in history, just like Romeo and Juliet. 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 Talk about love and romance. Just wait till I get myself straight. I'm gonna put Romeo's fame right smack there on a date. Oh, right now I'm speculating. Wonder what tomorrow's gonna really be. If I don't find work tomorrow, it's gonna be heartaches and sorrow. Our love's gonna be destroyed by a tragedy, just like Romeo and Juliet. 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 Just like
Thank you. Frank, you're a bit of all right. There's the June Taylor dancers. There they are. Sure, no, really, that was well done. Changing the subject for a half a second, if you want to keep your teeth and your breath clean and fresh, and who doesn't, watch this message from Dentine. There is a song called A Broken Heart Knows Better. It is sung by a man you've met many, many times on this ABC television station on the My Three Sons story, the one that features Fred McMurray and several other people along with this young man. Let's greet Don Grady.
I can paint a pretty picture and convince my friends that I'm a real go-getter. It's not very hard to fool the world, but a broken heart knows better. I can sing a song of gladness, I can make believe that I never got her letter.
So, Broken Heart Knows Better. Don, nice to welcome you to Bandstand. Come sit over here a second. We'll do a little talking a bit about music and television, what have you. How long have you been interested in music?
Well, I've been interested in music ever since I was around 2.5, 3 years old. I started playing the drums.
You know, this is an amazing thing. This fellow's had more... there's a long sheet back there. I guess they call him a biography or something. He has done more things in his short life than most people do in a lifetime of show business. You were on the Mouseketeers thing one time, wasn't it?
I was a Mickey Mouser.
You still have your ears? Are you on any of
I
this?
still have these, but I lost the big ears when after about 10 or 11 months.
Don, I don't want to be derogatory in any sense of the word, but for some reason or other, there is one Mouseketeer that stands out in my mind that I can never quite get used to her without the ears, and that's Annette, because she's changed so much since those days.
She stands out in everybody's mind.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what you had in mind, but she's a startling gal. She's a beautiful young thing, and I always, pictured her with those great big floppy old ears, and it's hard to believe that she's gotten to be such a beautiful young lady, such as life. How long were you with the Mickey Mouse Club?
I was with them for 10 months.
Was it a good experience?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was my first chance at professional acting and tap dancing and singing.
You've had a long run with My Three Sons. Are you not now going into another year of production?
We start our 5th season tomorrow.
You may not, by the way, realize this, but Don Puts In More Time has more to do than anyone in the show, including Mr. McMurray himself. How do you feel about carrying a load like that? Is it difficult?
It's difficult, but it's fun. It's satisfying.
You work every week?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How many hours a week do you suppose it takes you to prepare one half-hour show?
Well, the way we film, we shoot segments here and segments there. So it takes about anywhere from 3 to 4 days to prepare one half-hour show.
I don't think most people realize this. You wrote there was a song, I saw one episode where Mr. McMurray was doing a rock and roll song. Yeah. Did you have a hand in that?
That was called Ugga Bugga, and I wrote that song. I also wrote Broken Heart Knows Better, along with a friend of mine, Gary Abrams.
You publish your own songs, too?
That's right. We have our own publishing company called Amzity Music, which is a combination of both of our last names, the 3 last letters.
You probably have an indication now that this man is on the busy side, and for that reason, we're going to excuse you from the autograph thing, because today there's a special activity in Hollywood that he must go to. It's a benefit performance. I only ask one thing. Will you promise to come back and do it again?
I'd love to, Dick.
Don, thank you very much.
Thank you
nice
very
to have you here. Don Grady, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Don, very, very much. We'll be back in just a moment.